Hi. I recently started a series on secret cafes or hidden gem cafes, and I've done two so far. The first of them was Annie's Tea Rooms in a village called Thrupp, north of Kidlington, and they're secret in a sense because they're so far away that few people here know of them unless they walk along the canal. And then I did Jericho Coffee Traders in the Oseney Mead Industrial Estate, and they're secret because although they serve very good coffee, who would ever go to the Oseney Mead Industrial Estate unless they had business there? And what I'm now going to do is a third, well, it's actually a pair of coffee and cake suppliers in Gloucester Green Market. It's Saturday. The market now runs Wednesday, Thursday, Friday and Saturday, and it has mostly the same food stalls every day, but other stalls vary somewhat. And it also has a very good coffee stall, and it's those two that I want to talk about. But let me first show you what I've bought. The coffee is a cappuccino, and the two slices of cake are called Lamington, I've been told, and that's an English name, but they're made by the Hungarian stall holder over there. And about a year ago, in my first May last year, I interviewed him, and he talked a little bit about the langosh, which is the special sort of fried flatbread with sour cream and garlic that he does, and that is excellent. Today I have bought 2 squares of Lamington, and he says that it's basically a sponge cake, a coconut sponge cake soaked with homemade chocolate sauce. It's something that his grandmother and mother make back in Hungary. And a friend who is half English and half Hungarian told him that in England it's called Lamington. And I must say I've not heard of this particular cake before. It's Lamington and not Leamington. So I'm going to enjoy these now and then show you the stalls close up. So those were a few shots of the people and stalls around me while I was eating. I'll just quickly show some of the non-food stalls. And the reason I call these secret cafes, it's not because of distance, and it's not because they're in a place like Osney Mead that nobody would expect to go to. It's because they can't be cafes, because they're not able to be permanent. I don't think the market ever has or would be made permanent here, so the stall holders have to move and then come back to Gloucester Green. So the two stalls, the coffee stall and the Hungarian's stall, and all the others are by necessity only part-time.
No, if you look in the crystal shops, they charge like double.
Sabine, Noah, young version. Young version.
Oh, bloody good deal. No.
So this is the Hungarian stall where I bought the lamington. Hungarian Goulash hut. Note the presumably a bull skull above the hut, and beef goulash, chicken and vegetable equivalents. Those are the lamingtons, coconut sponge cake in homemade chocolate sauce. Goulash, beef goulash, chicken hortabagi, stuffed cabbage, vegan and veggie goulash, langosh, which is the bread with sour cream, garlic and cheese. And that's what he's making now. He's just putting the cream and grated cheese onto the bread. And then I presume he'll fry it, and this is what it looks like when finished. Classic langosh, £5. So those are the Hungarian goodies, and I'm just going to insert here a shot that I took last week of a cappuccino again and 2 little apple cakes, and those are sort of apple sandwiches frosted with sugar, and I think there are nuts, and he says not to call them strudel because they're somewhat difficult, somewhat different in recipe from German apple strudels. And this is where I bought the coffee, and this chap's coffee is extremely good. It's the Spot. It's in a unique coffee making van. Hot and iced coffee, pistachio latte, cheesecake latte, biscoff latte and various others. Iced specials, strawberry matcha latte, blueberry matcha latte and so on. Belgian waffles. And standard coffees and teas.
Hi YouTube.
And that's the front of his van. Just-in-time coffee. And he calls it just-in-time coffee because his name is Justin. So that's the Gloucester Green Market on a Saturday with Hungarian cake and just-in-time coffee. The Hungarian is normally here Wednesday and Saturday. I'm not sure about Thursday and Friday, but he does cakes, I think, generally only on Saturday. The other food, though, langosh and the goulash is available whenever he's here. See you next time.